some new tunes. Twitch is putting out some royalty-free tunes, but I need to obviously do some censoring before I make it all regular on the channel. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Mr. Chow, welcome aboard. Nice to see you again. Charbuck 74, DMB Bird 48, Edlu, Guffy Hawaii 370, Ibram Skyheart, Marcos FH 16, NASCAR 02, Wardy9 Twitch, John Flybot and Nightbot, a couple others in there. We're going to be doing basically a repeat here of a flight that I did last night. That was, how shall we word this? It was a kind of a failure. We loaded up with 40 gallons of fuel here at John Wayne, and we thought 40 gallons of fuel would be plenty of fuel for a flight over to Santa Barbara. And in all my research, this Piper PA-23 Aztec burns about 25 gallons per hour. So I was like, okay, we have 40 gallons. The flight's less than an hour, so we should be fine. Well, I don't know exactly what happened, but somewhere along the line, we were burning far more than 25 gallons per hour, and we ended up running out of fuel over Point Magoo. Tried to do an emergency landing at Camarillo, and it didn't end well. We crashed at Camarillo. Now again, I thought that I had plenty of fuel, but it just goes to show always be looking at your gauges and see how much fuel how much fuel you have in your plane. Just because it's a simulator doesn't mean that we shouldn't pay attention to these small details like fuel. But so tonight we're going to overload. We're going to take the same aircraft, assuming it's still available. Yes, it is. We're going to rent it, and this time we're going to put in. We'll go ahead and put in 72 gallons just to be safe. Yeah, about half loaded. So yeah, that's the plan. Hello, Matt 040803. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in the world. Where are you in the world? That's what we should do. Everyone should check in with where they are. I'm assuming that Guffy Hawaii 370 is in Hawaii, but I'm not sure. So the other thing we're doing tonight is we're testing a new headset. So and I'll talk about it a little bit more on stream a little bit later, but essentially we got the Turtle Beach Elite Pro headset, and a very kind company has given this to me and we're going to try it on stream and run it through the paces. Now, granted, any headset that has this type of microphone probably won't compete with the very high-end Sennheiser microphone with the mixer, but for a desktop, for a headset microphone, I think this one's good. Now, you can spend, I think, another $29 or $30 some odd dollars, and you can get a noise-canceling headset from Turtle Beach that just attaches, because right here it's just a plug-in. Turbinator 97, good to see you. You crashed the plane. How does it end up in FSE? Should the plane not be available anymore? Do you have some insurance to pay to get the plane repaired, replaced? Yeah. No. They just ignore it. I had to cancel the flight and start over. So, New Jersey's checking in. Oregon checking in. Nice. Turbinator 97 is in New York. So yeah. We're probably gonna get a couple of options for this headset. We'll try out the noise canceling headset, and then they also have think they called it tactical audio booster. It's this little device that gives you more bass and more option, and it's USB, etc. But Winnipeg, Canada, checking in. This is Turbinator. This is the Turtle Beach Elite Pro headset. Turtle Beach Elite Pro headset, and it's a tournament headset, is what they call it. So it's supposed to have not very much fatigue on the ears. So obviously the biggest advantage I'm going to find with this headset versus my the boom mic over here that's off camera. The boom mic here is, it's very directional, so I have to be in front of it. So if I come off camera, I can still talk to you guys and the audio sounds good. Huggy9999 left coast. Hey, I caught one of your VODs, Huggy. I caught one of your streams. I haven't been able to catch you live yet, but I went and watched one of your VODs, and there was one where you were pointing to the Hang Loose T-shirt, and you were referencing the nice Morse code on the shirt that I was displaying on stream a few weeks back. So yeah, there you go. Hello, DS Joel. Go ahead and get this plane started. Again, for those of you just joining, we're doing take 2 of a Piper PA-23 over from John Wayne over to Santa Barbara, where we had 40 gallons of fuel when we left John Wayne, and we thought 40 gallons of fuel was plenty, but alas, it was not. So we'll get our plane set up here, set our parking brake. Nike Golf is life, yeah. Although they're bankrupt, their golf division. Okay, so it looks like a compressor. Your boost audio thing so far, the sound is okay, not too much pop, but still some. Maybe put the mic a little bit more on the side. Okay, so there's a little bit on the side. See if that makes any difference. Okay. Alright, let's turn on our left magnetos. And turn a little bit of sound on for this part here, so I can hear these headphones. Oh. It's having a hard time starting tonight. Alright, so we got full mixture. Not worried about the prop. Fuel pump is in. Ah. The magnetos were reversed. Alright, bring back our alright, let's go ahead and turn on these guys. Let's get those props synced. There we go. I'm not sure if this prop sync here, it might help there. Yeah, master power's on. It was just these were reversed, so you might boost audio now. It's just fine. But you might boost audio now. It's just fine tuning, but that's how we do it. I use an AV Tech for events. Okay. Oh, that sounds like a good option there for the headset. Okay, so now we'll turn our avionics on. Let's see if everything's working here. We'll go ahead and Setcom 1 118.0.
COM1 set to 118.0.
Inner right base, runway 27. Report 3 mile final.
Right base to set 51 Mike, thank you.
Desktop audio seems a little hot. So we go over here to the mixer. We'll bring it down just a tad here. Alright, let's call and get our clearance. Hopefully this audio works. John Wayne clearance, November 572 Sierra, Quebec, IFR, Santa Barbara. Hopefully they heard me.
November 572 Sierra, Quebec. John Wayne clearance. Clear to Santa Barbara Airport. On departure, flight heading 220. Radar vector Seal Beach. Then as filed. Maintain 2000. Expect 6000 when 0 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 5175.
Okay, cleared to Santa Barbara after departure 220, heading radar vector Seal Beach, then as filed, maintain 2, expect 6 after 10, 128.1, squawk 5175, 572 Sierra, Quebec.
572 Sierra, Quebec, read back correct.
Alright, so there's our clearance. Set altitude 2000.
Altitude set to 2,000 feet.
Set heading 220.
Heading bug set to 200 degrees.
Set heading 220.
Heading bug already set to 200 degrees.
We had that problem last night. Don't know, it doesn't like 220. I may email the developer on that just to give him a heads up. Yeah, wearing a headset with a mic on it, DS Joe. Turn up the engine sound. Matt, no, I don't want to turn up the engine sound. I got my
JetBlue 1010, that's approved.
I got my noise canceling headset on. Alright, just a little bit. You may not even hear that. Yeah, Mr. Chow, yeah. Now, does the microphone have a food guard?
51 Mike, 3 mile.
And if not, does the warranty cover
They're 51 Mike,
encounters
runway
with
27,
teeth and
clear
cheese?
to land, wind 130 at 6.
We'll see if the microphone gets in the way of this.
Clear to land, 27, 51 Mike.
Canoe.
Thank you.
Kanunga Hill Shiraz 2014. Let's see if the mic gets out of the way for this. Yep. Alright. So we'll tune over to ATIS. And
clearance, south of 3930 IFR to John Wayne.
Okay, we got information.
JetBlue 1010, thank you. Contact Los Angeles Center 135.4.
Information
And
Oscar.
correction that, JetBlue 1010, that's 135.5.
220 at 6 is the winds. Visibility 10. Few clouds of 6,500. 9,000 scattered. Ceiling 13,000.
Lowering ground.
17,000
344 Mike Echo.
Temperature 26. Dew point 18. Altimeter 2990. Set altimeter 2990.
Altimeter 2990.
Alright, so we have information Oscar. So let's tune over to ground. 120.8. Setcom 120.8.
COM1 set to 120.8.
Calling, our last client unanswered, I believe it was Bullhead ground. Say again.
I said lolling ground, 344 Mike Echo, or Bullhead.
Number 4 Mike Echo, Roger, standby.
What we're going to do is we're going to bring up our handheld radio here in the back seat, so we can listen to see whether or not the frequencies in use that she's
Number
controlling.
344 Mike Echo
Ooh.
Bullhead Ground, go ahead with your request.
Oh, we have a shift change here.
Yes, 344 Mike
right,
Echo would
Josh.
like to have a VFR departure to northeast to Macara International.
What I need to do is
Okay, Roger, aircraft type.
ask
It's
Turtle
a
Beach.
Skyhawk.
Can I put a logo of Turtle Beach up in the corner? I
Number
did
344
talk
Mike
about
Echo,
that.
Roger, and you're looking for flight following this evening?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Number 344 Mike Echo, thanks. Departure frequency will be 134.65, squawk 3724.
Turtle Beach, sponsored.
Departure frequency
Rob stumbles in.
134.65, squawk 3724. 344 Mike Echo.
Number 344 Mike Echo, read back correct.
John Wayne Ground, 572 Sierra, Quebec. At signature taxi with Oscar.
Number 572 Sierra, Quebec, John Wayne Ground, good evening. Before I issue a taxi instruction, do you have fuel?
We have more than enough fuel. Thank you for asking. To Sierra, Quebec.
No, I'm here to help. Number 572 Sierra, Quebec, runway 20 left at Kilo, taxi via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo.
20 left at Kilo via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo to Sierra, Quebec. Thanks, Goldsy.
With the most dead.
I aim to please.
All right, so we got taxi light on. Let's
Space clearance, Southwest 3930 IFR to John Wayne.
All right, so let's just roll out here slowly.
Is that 3930 Southwest?
Yes.
Tanner, no flight plan. Can you refile it for me?
Victor
Yep.
Uniform.
Snack. I just got hosted with the most dead.
Victor Uniform, thanks for the host. And also, I Core's a big smile.
5-card stud, nothing wild.
Bullhead Ground 344 Mike Echo, ready to taxi.
Ramona Ground, Cessna 845 Wind Mike, would like taxi to parking, please.
Oh, snack. I just
Number
got
344 Mike Echo, standby.
with the most dead.
Thank you for the host, Josh.
Number 344 Mike Echo, runway 16, taxi via Alpha.
And the sky's the limit.
Man,
Runway 16, taxi via Alpha. 344 Mike Echo.
less than
Number
2 weeks.
8451 Mike, you can taxi to the ramp via Alpha. This frequency, we'll see you later.
Less than 2 weeks, Mr. Gibbs.
Thank you, 51 Mike.
Southwest 3930, cleared to the John Wayne Airport. Boat 6 departure, Hector transition, then S file, climb by a SID, squawk 2507.
Clear John Wayne, boat 6 Hector, then his file, climb to SID, squawk 2907, Southwest 3930.
Southwest 3930, read back correct. Departure frequency will be 133.905. You can expect runway 7 left at Alpha 8 for departure.
3395, thanks. 3930.
Saint Luke Tower, November 978 Alpha Papa on left base 29 for full stop.
Number 978 Alpha Papa, San Luis Tower, Roger, runway 29er, clear to land when tree 00 at 9er.
Clear to land runway 29, November 978 Alpha Papa, thank you.
Number 572 Sierra, Quebec, squawk altitude when able, please.
Set transponder on.
Transponder is already off.
Set transponder on.
Transponder is on.
Set transponder 5175.
Transponder set to 5175.
Missing a little bit of chat here as I taxi. Oh, Rob, that'd be cool. Oh, you're going to World Flight, maybe. And as far as Germany Ortho DSTRO, I'm not. I don't know what a good source is for Germany Ortho, to be honest. And in fact, a lot of people ask me how I make my scenery, and I didn't make any of it. Someone else made it for me. Yeah, I should maybe go out to World Flight. Just got... yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do it.
Fullerton ground, November 6-9 Foxtrot IFR Camarillo.
Number 6-9er Foxtrot, Fullerton ground. Good evening on request, standby.
John Wayne Tower is 119.9. Setcom 119.9.
COM1 set to 119.9.
Put our departure as 128.1. We're cleared to 2,000. I think we're ready to go. How do you...
Bullhead Tower, Skyhawk 344 Mike Echo, hold it short, runway 16.
Number 344 Mike Echo, Bullhead Tower, runway right downwind departure approved. Runway 16 clear for takeoff, wind 220 at 8.
Right runway 16 is approved, departure approved, 344 Mike Echo.
20 nerds, one
Number
sim,
6-9er Foxtrot's cleared the Camarillo Airport. On departure, fly heading. Actually, stay away. Number 6-9er Foxtrot's cleared to the Camarillo Airport on departure. Fly heading 120. Expect radar vectors to Seal Beach. Then as filed. Maintain 2,000. Expect 4,000. 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5575.
Okay,
Send
6-9
Widow,
Foxtrot
78
clear to
Alpha
Camarillo,
Papa,
fly
exit
heading
of
120, vectors to Seal Beach, and then as filed. 2,000, expect 4 and 5. 128.1, departure frequency, and squawk 5575, 6-9 Foxtrot.
Number 6-9er Foxtrot, read back correct.
John Wayne Tower 572 Sierra Quebec, holding short 20 left at Kilo. Hope transponder's okay now.
Number 572 Sierra Quebec looks good now. Runway 20 left at Kilo. Clear for takeoff, wind 200 at 6.
20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff to Sierra Quebec.
November 978 Alpha Papa, say again.
It's clear.
Okay, props full.
November 978 Alpha Papa, Roger, you can taxi to the ramp via Juliet this frequency. We'll see you later.
Alright, see you later. November 78.
Oop. Hold on a second.
Los Angeles clearance, Delta 6430, looking to pick up our clearance to San Francisco.
Delta 6430 on request, standby.
Okay, so the important thing here is that we get off the ground. Oh, there's some torque. And then we want to, after about 400 feet above the ground, we want to turn right to 220.
Delta 6430 cleared to the San Francisco Airport. Ventura 6 departure. San Marcos transition. J501 Big Sur, that's Bravo Sierra Romeo. Direct Woodside, that's Oscar Sierra India direct. Climb by acidics at maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 280. 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 4415.
Setting 220.
Heading bug set to 200 degrees.
And LA departure 6430. You were broken for 85% of that.
River 572 Sierra Quebec, contact SoCal departure. My microphone coming in okay to you?
Yeah, loud and clear, perfectly audible. 7 Charlie 2 Charlie Quebec over to departure.
Thanks. Delta 6430, we'll try again. You're cleared to the San Francisco airport. Ventura 60.
SoCal departure 572 Sierra Quebec 1100 climbing 2000.
Under 572 Sierra Quebec SoCal departure radar contact. Climb maintain 6000.
Climb maintain 6000 to Sierra Quebec. Set altitude 6000.
Altimeter 2800.
Set altitude 6000.
Altitude set to 6,000 feet.
Set altimeter 2990.
Altimeter 2990.
Alright, so now we're on a 22 heading, 220 heading, and we're cleared to 6,000 feet. So pretty soon we'll get radar vectors to Seal Beach, so I'll put in set nav 1, 115.7.
NAV1 set to 115.7.
Pull the yoke back on, please, it is off. Oh, put the yoke back on? No, the yoke's in front of me. It's right here. There's the
JetBlue 1010,
yoke.
contact SoCal departure 128.5.
If you fly the default Baron, they remove the switch to hide the yoke. However, you can still map a joystick button to the command. That's interesting. I've heard they've really improved that Baron quite a bit. I haven't flown it. I own the Carenado Baron, so it's I don't know if they could necessarily compete with that, but maybe.
JetBlue 1010, SoCal approach Los Angeles, altimeter 2989er after Santa Monica. Cruising to maintain 5,000. And what approach were you looking for?
Okay, there's Seal Beach course of 334 as of right now.
JetBlue 1010, you can still vectors ILS runway 24 right approach. No 2 Sierra Quebec, turn right heading 310 vector Los Angeles VOR.
310 vector Los Angeles VOR to Sierra Quebec. So yeah, this is the Piper
Door 344 Mike
PA-23.
Echo Los Angeles Center, go ahead.
To be honest, I don't know what the extension is beyond the PA-23. I don't know if it is a 250 or not. One thing we did do there is we brought back our RPM and our prop RPM because well, last night we
Door
burned
344 Mike Echo ident.
way too much fuel. So we're getting a speed vector to LAX. So we're going to dial in LAX VOR. Set nav 113.6.
NAV1 set to 113.6.
Door 344 Mike Echo radar contact 9 miles northwest of Bullhead Airport.
Sweet.
Needles altimeter 2999er.
Yeah, I think it might say on the org site whether or not this, what version of the Aztec this is. Take a look here. Yeah, it's the F250. You're right, PA-23 Aztec F250. So, and I also found out last night that on FSEconomy, the plane that I rented, the PA-23 Aztec that I rented, does not come with the GPS. So down here on the CDI button, if I click that and try to go to GPS, it just goes back to the VLOC. Hello, Bonanza dude. How you doing? So yeah, that's nice. We're gonna get straight to the LAX VOR. I like that. Save some fuel, save some time.
And that's not calling, they call sign only. Okay, I burned 5-6, and then what was the last digits?
Fueled and fun. That's right. J-Snap, hello. Yeah, for those of you who weren't fortunate enough to be on my flight last night, I loaded up, and excuse me if you guys already heard the story here at the beginning of the stream, but I loaded up with 40 gallons of fuel in this plane, and 40 gallons of fuel should normally get you from from John Wayne over to Santa Barbara, because this plane burns about 25 gallons per hour. The problem is I went off that 25 gallons per hour, but what's interesting, if I look over here at the fuel flow, so like right now it's on 22. That's 22 per tank. So if I had 40 total, so in hindsight we learned to, look at your needles when you're flying around. That's what they're there for, these fuel quantity needles. We ran out of fuel on the way to Santa Barbara. We had to do an emergency landing at Camarillo. We ended up crashing. We made some mistakes. We were vectored for a downwind for runway 26, and what we should have done really is, because we had lost our engine. The prop was still turning, but we had essentially lost manifold pressure. We should have just landed on runway 8, glided in, but 40 gallons of fuel for a twin, that is ridiculous. I totally understand that now. It's amazing what you learn. It's it's absolutely amazing what you learn in the sim. Now, I did cut it a little close tonight as well. Tonight we only have 72 gallons, so should have sticked the tanks in the pre-flight. Should have sticked the tanks. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Anybody,
sticked.
but I think we're being followed.
Yeah, and here's the other problem, and thank you, Milo Guy, for the follow. Here's the other problem to that situation, right? So I had a lot of fuel when I was taxiing, but I hadn't started FSEconomy. As soon as you execute the FSEconomy plugin and you hit start flight, your fuel changes. So it doesn't matter what you had during pre-flight, because you normally don't start your flight FSEconomy during the pre-flight. You wait, and then you start your flight. Well, that changes your fuel. So yeah, so a couple of lessons learned, but at the end of the day, it's
So it's 3930 Las Vegas departure radar
error.
Contact. Climb maintain.
I fired that guy.
Flight level 190.
G'day, my little guy. I need some Tim Tams. Can you send them my way, mate?
Number 2 Sierra Quebec, contact circle of 134.9er.
34.9er to Sierra Quebec.
JetBlue 1010, turn right heading 170.
SoCal departure 572 Sierra Quebec, level 6000.
Number 572 Sierra Quebec, SoCal, approach Los Angeles, altimeter 29er89er, clear direct Los Angeles VOR.
89er and clear direct LAX VOR to Sierra Quebec.
Number 69 Foxtrot, SoCal departure radar contact, climb and maintain 4000.
Okay, so we've now been cleared to go direct, so we'll switch this rustic old autopilot over to nav. That'll do a slight change here. I kind of like the characteristics of this cockpit. Some nice textures, You can tell this
Number
thing's
32196.
been beat up.
SoCal departure. Radar contact, climb maintain 4000.
I've got nav. I don't know what omni means. Obviously omnidirectional means 360 degrees, but I don't know what this means. Does that mean something to do with the omnidirectional bearing selector? Heading, of course we know what that is. Nav, it's going to
JetBlue 1010, you're 3 miles from Merce, turn right, heading
the LAX VOR.
220, maintain 5000 until established localizer, cleared ILS, runway 24 right approach.
Localizer norm and localizer reverse. So that's kind of cool. But a non-functional GPS tonight, other than visual reference of where we are. There's no way for it to follow. Omni bearing selector. Okay. I took off with 350 pounds in each tank in the 733 out of LAS on stream. Someone in chat gave the subtle hint, oh look, we're going to be a glider soon. The plane holds 140 usable gallons. I retract my previous statement. 140 usable. I had to declare fuel emergency. Yeah, Milo guy. I'm in Utah. I'm in the state of Utah. I did get a couple of followers out of that crash, running out of fuel.
Air 563, Romeo Sierra, SoCal approach. Cleared from Kanab Airport to, cleared from Thermal Airport to Kanab Airport.
We're gonna sync our heading bug.
As filed.
We mapped a joystick. So
Climb at 2 and report reaching VFR on top.
This little arrow I hear.
No tops reported. If not on top by 7,000.
Go into
maintain 7,000 and advise.
And then we're going to put
departure frequency will be this frequency. Squawk 3251.
And we're putting 276 into the course selector. So when we hit the LAX VOR, we should do our slight turn to the left to join Victor 299. Oh, you're in Sydney. Yeah, I lived in Sydney. So the pattern you showed me over the water, have to turn off cloud shadows and SkyMax to fix it. Actually, JSnap, I don't have it anymore. When I turned on HDR, and I think one other setting.
Number 3, Romeo Sierra, limit to the clearance limit. You're clear to thermal VOR. Rest of the clearance readback was correct and hold for release.
Let me turn down.
Number 3, Romeo Sierra. Thank you. Readback correct. Advise ready.
Okay, so there's our turn. Tell me if PE is okay as far as volume. Thanks, Curved Line, for the feedback.
Number 6, 9er Foxtrot. Turn right heading 270, vector for Santa Monica, 125 radial.
Right there. Tell me if that's a little better. Hello, 1212. Yeah, my mic is not boosted right now. 1212.
Number 6, 9er Foxtrot affirmative,
Hello,
but you'll be flying a heading right now. It's just a vector for the radial.
We'll put a little dB boost.
JetBlue 1010, contact Los Angeles Tower 133.9er.
There's 14 dBs on our microphone, so hello 12. Yeah, it's a little light.
Southwest 3930, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65. JetBlue 1010, contact Los Angeles Tower 133.9er.
This audio game is such a balance.
Number 196, turn right heading 350, correction, heading 010, vector John Wayne Airport, say approach request.
Change the filter here. Take the dB gain down 3.5. Alright, she should...
196, flight heading 010, vector ILS, runway 20 right approach.
All right, well, we'll see how that... Give me a report on how that sounds over the next 5 minutes.
Number
VFR
one
on
under
top
6 right.
request.
Southwest 3930 Los Angeles Center, climb 19 flat level 230. Number 344 Mike Echo, contact Los Vegas approach 125.9.
I'll be honest, guys, I'm not even sure what VFR on top is. Is that when you're like at the...
Number 344 Mike Echo is Las Vegas approach.
Are you above 18,000 at that point? Or
No,
are
2
you
Sierra Quebec,
in that
contact SoCal approach 125.2.
25.2 to Sierra Quebec?
Number 196 is to maintain 3,000.
SoCal approach 572 Sierra Quebec, level 6,000.
572 Sierra Quebec, SoCal approach Los Angeles, altimeter 29er
89er to Sierra Quebec. VFR on top is an IFR clearance where you're required to follow both VFR and IFR rules. The primary difference is that you maintain your own altitude in VFR conditions above the clouds. Getting on top.
Southwest 3930, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55. Number 344 Mike Echo, Las Vegas approach, altimeter 3002. Number 4 Mike Echo, change to my frequency 118.4. Southwest 3090 Los Angeles Center, climb maintain flight level 250. And Southwest 3930, flight level 260.
Okay, we'll go ahead and
maintain
get
flight level 260.
our weather at Santa Barbara.
Number 4 Mike Echo affirmative, change to my frequency 118.4. There's 6 Center Foxtrot, fly present heading, join the Santa Monica, again the Santa Monica 125 radio.
So they're doing visual approach on 15 left and 15 right, but she'll probably give me 25. But we're not even close. Okay, so over Point Magoo, I am getting a little bit nervous because this is where we ran out of fuel, so I'm going to go ahead and check.
No 344 Mike Echo, Las Vegas. Thank you. Cleared into Las Vegas,
My fuel.
Bravo airspace.
Oh, look at that.
Maintain VFR at or below 6,500 and report prior to any heading change.
So some of you have already heard that Pilotedge is going to be having their fly-in birthday bash. They're going to open up Reno, KRNO, Reno Tahoe International Airport for the first time. And they're also going to be flying out of LAX and also out of Hawthorne. In and out of LAX and Hawthorne, I'm assuming, and then you can go up to Reno if you want. Haven't got the date yet. I don't know if they... It should be, I would think, in the next week to 10 days. But I haven't. If anyone's seen a date, let me know. But I've been practicing.
Romeo Sierra, release for departure. Clearance void if not off by 0040. Time now 0030 and 1/4. Frequency change approved.
Primhouse, thank you for
I
the
don't mean
follow.
to alarm anybody, but I think
Air
we're being
196, flight heading
followed.
020.
Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we've been practicing our flights from LAX and other SoCal airports up to Reno, and there is an ILS 16. I'm
Air
not sure.
2 Sierra Quebec, contact point McGill approach 124.7.
124.7 to Sierra Quebec. Golf course. Point Magoo approach 572 Sierra Quebec, level 6000.
Air 5077 Juliet Airways SoCal approach, check your frequency. Piper 572 Sierra Quebec, point McGill approach, altimeter 29090.
902 Sierra Quebec. Okay. Hello, F-18. How's the truck treating you? Truck holding up? This Canunga Hill Shiraz is holding me up.
Oh, snack. I just got hosted with the mosted.
Delta 6430 SoCal departure radar contact climb maintain 13000.
JSnap 1982, thank you for the host.
Southwest 3930 after Hector's
stud,
maintain flight level
nothing wild.
240.
And the sky's the limit.
Let's see here. I want you guys, if you're interested in a couple of other fun people to watch on stream, JSnap 1982 is starting to stream quite a bit. Some good stuff. Torbinator 97, give him a follow. Rob KBTL doing some airport design. Haven't seen a stream for a little while, Rob. Of course, we all know GPB 500 airport scenery. No streamer yet, though.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I think we're being followed.
Huggy9999 here in the chat is also streaming on occasion, although I haven't caught him live yet. Thank work for that. Got busy, huh? Yeah. Sub Legend, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I think we're going to do a big giveaway for 2,000 followers. I'm not sure what I'll give away, but a big shout out to Turtle Beach sponsoring the headset here. It's tournament edition, the Pro Elite. It's there's Point Magoo. Oops. Make a slight turn. Don't. Slight turn up here.
Air 563 Romeo Sierra SoCal approach ident.
A little bit of
Air 3 Romeo Sierra radar contact 6 miles southeast thermal VOR Palm Springs altimeter 29098. Report reaching VFR on top.
report reaching VFR on top. I like it.
Delta 6430 contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Streamer swag hype. Yeah, exactly.
Number 600 Foxtrot contact SoCal approach 134.9er.
Now I won't be hearing myself when I shout at my fearless co-pilot in the cockpit. Yeah. Yep. We need to plan shared again, JSnap. I wanna. Maybe we should do a shared.
Delta 6430 Los Angeles Center climb maintain flight level 230, reaching 10,000, turn right direct San Marcos.
Maybe we should do a shared in a Boeing here soon. Maybe 732 or 733. up to Reno, do some practice into Reno for the birthday bash.
There's 600 Foxtrot, SoCal approach Los Angeles, altimeter 29er89er.
And the other question of the day is, have you loaded the newly received ortho? I want to know if we're able to go back east now in our shared cockpit situation.
Number 3, Romeo Sierra, looking at the METAR for Palm Springs, showing overcast 1000. Are you anywhere close to VFR, or are you still in the clouds?
Looks like the VFR on top might not get
Three,
in
Romeo
VFR
Sierra,
conditions.
climb, maintain 13,000, report reaching VFR on top.
You have to do some math tutoring. Thanks, Obamacare, for not teaching basic math skills. Yeah, I would love to do it tomorrow night, but my lady, my gal, is having some surgery, some dental surgery. So she'll be in recovery mode tomorrow night, and I will not be streaming tomorrow night. But maybe this weekend sometime would be good. I want to celebrate getting past Point Mugu and Camarillo. Let's check the fuel gauges. They look good. If recovery mode includes being passed out in the stream, yeah, that could be, because there could be some pain pills involved. Yeah.
5077 Juliet SoCal departure. Cancel altitude restriction.
We'll make it happen. I do miss the days of you being in bachelor mode, where
196
I had
110.
I had full access to the JSNAP for a good 4 weeks.
Your 600 Foxtrot, part Santa Monica, heading 300 Vector Camarillo Airport.
How do you land a Piper PA-23 Aztec? Anyone have any clues? I don't know how to land this bird. So it's interesting.
Southwest 3090, contact Los Angeles Center 126.35.
It's really interesting. On the Pilotedge forums, there's no mention.
For Mike Echo, contact Las Vegas Tower.
There's no mention.
133.905.
With the gear down, that would be good. There's no mention of the birthday bash in the forums.
For Mike Echo, frequency and error is 118.75.
She's having me go to Iceland. Oh, that sounds like a nice time. Should be going to Dubai, Lisbon, Houston. Oh, so most of November. Good.
Southwest 3930, Los Angeles Center.
VREF,
Cross Donut
VSTOL,
at
step 2.
3000, Ontario altimeter 2992.
Bonanza covered, step 1. There you go. You run out of fuel, you'll eventually land, yeah.
77 Juliet, resume on navigation.
I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a new plane for sale. We do have a donation goal up above. It's the Aero Commander
196
500S.
1.5 miles.
It's a brand new
opposite direction.
plane that just was released for purchase today.
1 o'clock. Correction. Moving from your now 9:30 to your 9 o'clock. And altitude indicates 2,800, type unknown.
So yeah, the Aero Commander 500S is available on the org store. I think it's $27.95 is the goal there. So.
You're 32196. You are 3.5 miles from Snake Flight heading.
We had
170. Maintain 3,000 until established localizer. Clear Dallas runway 20 right approach.
We really should start our descent here, but we had a goal on the stream yesterday for some MFG crosswind rudder pedals, and that goal was hit
77 Juliet,
in
traffic
the
12 o'clock,
first
11 miles. A Piper Cherokee joining the ILS for runway 20 right, level 3000 report in sight.
I'm going to go ahead and slow down just because I don't want
77 Juliet, maintain at or above 3,500.
I don't want to enter the Charlie too fast and too high. I'm going to ask for lower here, but she's pretty busy. Anyway, the MFG crosswind rudder pedals are very expensive, very beautiful, custom-made rudder pedals. The goal was met in the first few minutes.
11 o'clock, 9 miles. A Cessna 310, northeastbound. Altitude currently 3,000. He'll be maintaining VFR at or above 3,500 in the climb.
We do have, a little bit of turbulence.
77 Juliet, traffic off your 3 o'clock, 3 miles, westbound. Altitude
All right, so maybe you guys can help me. So if I want to decrease speed, anyway, finishing up, the MFG crosswind rudder pedal goal was met in the first few minutes of the stream yesterday, and Chaos Dispenser was the gentleman who's made the rudder pedals possible for the Jamfly cockpit. Question.
Nurse 67 X-ray, correction. Number 167 X-ray, SoCal departure. Cancel altitude restriction.
What's the dark side?
2 Sierra Quebec, descend and maintain 4,000, contact Santa Barbara, approach 120.55.
Okay, descend and maintain 4,000, contact Santa Barbara 12055, 2 Sierra Quebec.
Nurse 6 Santa Foxtrot, contact Circle approach 134.2. Delta 6430, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55.
I have to ask you guys a question in a little bit here.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I think we're being followed.
Number 3 Romeo Sierra, for cancellation is received. Maintain VFR. Do you want to continue radar services?
Bigger rubber pads on the bottom because the originals came off?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, it was available for X-Plane today, Bonanza. Santa Barbara approach 572 Sierra, Quebec. 5,400 descending 4,000 has information, Quebec.
Number 572 Sierra, Quebec. Santa Barbara approach altimeter 2988. Traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles. Opposite direction, altitude indicates 5,500, type unknown. Santa Barbara Airport, slightly left of your 12 o'clock, 13 miles, report in sight.
Okay, we have the traffic in sight and also the airport in sight, 2 Sierra, Quebec.
2 Sierra, Quebec, clear visual approach, runway 25.
Clear visual approach 25, 2 Sierra, Quebec. Alright, so discretion is ours. Set altitude
Delta
1,000.
6430, Los Angeles Center, climb, maintain flight level.
Set altitude 1,000. Set altitude 1,500.
Altitude set to 1,500 feet.
196, contact John Wayne Tower 12.8.
Alright, so let's turn on our landing lights. So here's my question. Sorry, I've been
77 Juliet, cancel
not
altitude restriction.
paying attention to chat here. Gonna get tower ready.
There's 67 X-ray, resume on navigation.
If I want to decrease my speed, should I take down the prop and my throttle
There's 600 Foxtrot,
at the same
make altimeter 29er
at the same time? Like right now, they're both equal, about halfway down, right? Or should I keep the prop up and then reduce the throttle? I guess I should reduce the RPMs, obviously, right? So should I do the throttle and the prop at the same time? I'm really
5 vector visual approach, runway 26, contact point view approach 124.7.
I really am unfamiliar with twins, to be honest. Don't have your MP above RPM.
Before you go, traffic just passing your 1230,
Okay.
moving your 1 o'clock, 3
So
miles.
20 manifold
Opposite
pressure,
direction, altitude indicates 3,700. Type
1300 RPM should be good for this descent. We're a little high.
Air 2 Sierra Quebec, contact Santa Barbara Tower, 119.7. And S-turns are approved for descent if you need it.
Okay, we'll contact Tower. S-turns approved. Thanks for your help. Good night to Sierra Quebec.
Air 77 Julie.
Left at Sierra, and hotel to the ramp, monitor ground 121.1.
I'm sorry, I missed the first instruction.
Number 344 Mike Echo, taxi Delta. Actually, we'll do it the easy way for you. You can taxi Delta all the way to the end, cross runway 19er left and 19er right at Delta, then you can taxi hotel into Atlantic.
Okay, so taxi Delta, cross runway 19er left
thanks,
and
babe.
19er right, and then hotel. 344 Mike Echo, thank you. Monitor frequency, could you repeat?
Yeah, it's ground 121.1 for the monitor.
121, thank you.
Santa Barbara Tower, 572 Sierra Quebec, doing S-turn visual 25.
Number 572 Sierra Quebec, Santa Barbara Tower. Hello, glad to see you made it. Runway 25, clear to land, wind 130 at 5.
Clear to land 25, glad to be here, 2 Sierra Quebec.
John Wayne Cranes, November 172 Sierra Papa at East Ramp, request for VFR advisory to Anatorio at 3000 with Alpha.
Sorry, aircraft call and missed the call sign?
Cessna 172 Sierra Papa.
Or 172 Sierra Papa, Roger. And is this for the V2 rating?
Yes, so V2, I'm just practicing. If you allow me just a few mistakes, if you don't mind, please.
If you allow me a few
problem at all.
mistakes.
And it's on request, am I?
I like that. Practicing, if you would just allow me a few mistakes. I
Cessna
like that.
172 Sierra Papa, John Wayne Cranes.
His first mistake.
Request for VFR advisory to Anatolia at 3000 with Alpha.
His first mistake.
172 Sierra Papa, John Wayne clearance on departure, fly heading 080. Maintain VFR at below 3000. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 7414.
His first mistake is his call sign.
Some
of you guys know what I'm talking about.
Sierra Papa, heading 080. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 7414.
Number 172 Sierra Papa, just verify the initial altitude of 3000. Rest of read back correct.
Cessna 172 Sierra Papa, initial altitude 3000. Roger.
Okay, we're down a little bit left of center, but we'll we won't be hasty and make the first turn.
Ground, hello, Romeo for 34691, at terminal, gate number 19, reason for mission, Papa,
yeah, my MFG crosswinds will probably be a little more little more fidelity with my taxis. Thanks
Push
to
approved, 346.
Chaos.
Number 32106, you can cross from 20 left at hotel and taxi Alpha into the ramp. This frequency, pass on the I-1. Good job.
Crossing 20 left, taxi to the ramp on this frequency, and I really appreciate your help. Thank you very much.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ontario Tower, this is 5077 Juliet, 5 miles inbound for landing from the southeast.
Number 5077 Juliet, Ontario Tower, good evening. And our left base, runway 26 left. You are clear to land, wind 120 at 5.
Left base 26 left, clear to land. 5077 Juliet.
Santa Barbara Tower 572 Sierra Quebec, clear of 25 at Charlie. Request taxi to signature, please.
Number 572 Sierra Quebec. Roger, you can taxi Charlie to signature, cross runways 15 right, 15 left at Charlie, confirming this frequency.
Okay, we'll taxi to signature via Charlie, cross 15 right, 15 left, and Charlie to Sierra, Quebec, this frequency. Alright, so what was I doing wrong there? Not full forward. Give me some critique here, ladies and gentlemen.
Las Vegas ground, Skyhawk 344
Sterile
Mike Echo
cockpit.
signing out. Thanks for your
Where
help.
are the props at?
Okay, my pleasure. You have a
Well,
good
I'm gonna be a grammar police there.
Charlemagne ground, Cessna 172 Sierra Papa requesting at East Ramp, requesting for taxi, please.
So props were too low then, is what you're saying.
Oh, snack. I just got hosted.
Camarillo Tower,
with the
November
most
69
ed.
Foxtrot, about 5 miles to the east, on a final for runway 24.
So,
Or 172 Sierra
Flag
Papa,
car
Jowling
stop,
ground, runway
nothing
20
wild.
left at Kilo, taxi via
The
Alpha
sky's the
Kilo.
limit.
Thanks, Virus City, for the host. Alright, so my prop should have been more forward than I'm
Cessna
assuming.
172 Sierra Papa, runway 20 left.
My
taxi
gear
via
was
Alpha at
okay.
Kilo.
The trucks were called out.
November 69er Foxtrot, Camarillo Tower. Good evening, runway 26, clear to land, wind 230 at Niner.
Clear to land on 26, 69 Foxtrot.
Look at your prop. What am I looking at? Oh, I'm just behind on chat. You guys were just saying the prop
I don't mean to
RPM.
alarm anybody,
You didn't pull back.
but I think
You didn't pull back
being
hard
followed.
enough. Gas undercarriage mixture. Yeah, fuel pump was on. Yeah, gas undercarriage mixture. Props. Switches. My landing lights were on. My fuel pump was on. So what did I miss? My landing lights were on. So what I missed was my prop RPM was too low, right?
Romeo Alpha 3469er 1, John Wayne
Because
ground,
my
runway 20 right, taxi
my landing was
via Alpha, hold short of Kilo.
My landing was grease.
20 right via Alpha, hold short, Kilo, Romeo Alpha 34691.
Number 5077 Juliet.
I like to learn though. So basically, so Bonanza, what do I do there? More prop on the RPM is the only thing I was missing? Ooh. We had a delivery. Anything less than full is too low. Okay, so full props on landing. Mixture and props full forward for most sea level landing. Okay, my mixture was, I thought it was full. Hello, Sorcerer Dave. It is Thanksgiving. Oh. We'll disconnect from Pilotedge. Oh wait, snackage. We gotta do our FSEconomy. So mixture off. Parking brake set. Come up here to FSEconomy. Open FSEconomy, and finish the daggone flight. Now we can go plugins, Pilotedge, disconnect, and we can do a replay from the outside. How you doing, Sorcerer Dave? You got the best rate. Yes, you'll get the best rate in case you have to go around. Okay, cool. Props full forward, then start my descent. Okay. Guess I should read the POH for the plane I'm flying to see if it's correct. If your lady fixes you nice plates of food and serves it to you while you're simming gaming, you best be putting a ring on her finger. Yeah, no doubt, man. All right, so right here I should have been full props forward. It's good. By the way, this is GPB 500 scenery. Yeah, the props were a little bit of a bounce.
Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me.
Virus
Take your
City.
commander, P.
Virus City with the donation. Getting us the Commander, the Aero Commander 500S. Thank you for the donation, Virus City. Everyone give Virus City a follow. He's there in the chat. Say hello in the chat so they can click on your name and give you a follow, Virus City. That's pretty awesome. Appreciate that. We'll be purchasing that and getting. We'll take that plane on live stream. Shooting for probably Sunday for that plane. Give me a little bit of time to read the manual. So thank you very much for the donation. Yeah, everyone click on Virus City. Give the guy a follow. He actually does stream some good content, P3D, but also streams X-Plane. Sometimes I've seen him stream the IXEG 733. Not sure if you stream the 767 or not, Virus, but thanks again for the donation for the Aero Commander. Yeah, left side, a little bit of a bounce. Or a big bounce. GPB 500 scenery for the win. All right, we'll take a quick look at the FSEconomy log. Over on the other screen, view, we had 4,275 in income. We ran the plane for 45 minutes. The cost was 153.17. I look forward to your streams this weekend, Virus City. The fuel was 128. It's the nice twin. Ground crew fee of 427. Distance bonus -48 for a total earnings of 3,517 and 39. So if I go and I look at the log here and I click on KSBA, let's just take a look at the job availability here. So we can't do that one because that's 31 passengers. We got some stuff down to Palomar. That'd be quite a jaunt. That's the closest one. And then, or actually back to John Wayne. Take two back to John Wayne. So maybe trying a different plane here. I just love this airport. Do you have to pay for the aircraft loss yesterday, or does FSEconomy have it? No, I did. You just basically don't get credit for the flight. I just canceled the flight. What's interesting is, okay, so today I